Welcome back to the broadcast. Well, our next guest, Clay Walker, is just one of the best country music performers. Everyone loves him. And when he's not touring the U.S. and Australia, he is also hosting the second season of the Outdoor Channel's Trophy Hunters. But along with living his dream, Clay has also been dealing with a relapsing form of multiple sclerosis for more than 18 years now. And he joins us today to talk about dealing with life challenges like MS. Hello, how are you, Clay?
Oh, great, Lisa. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Okay, so you are so accomplished in so many different things. But dealing with something like MS, especially for 18 years, it has to put a different spin on all the other things that you do.
It does. It brings your priorities right to the front immediately. It's been a great ride for me, Lisa. I really enjoy sharing my story with people. It tends to help them. It tends to help me. May 28th is actually World MS Day, and so at this time of year, I partner with Teva Neuroscience and really bring out, the information that I have, accumulated over the 18 years of having MS. I've been relapse-free, no relapses, for 16 straight years, and that is a very significant thing for a guy who travels as much as I do. I've never missed a show. I'm still very active with horses and cattle and golfing and touring and my kids. I mean, it's a crazy life. You
are a busy guy. So, Clay, for people who don't understand what MS is, kind of explain what it is, what some of the symptoms are, and some of the things that you have to manage physically.
Well, MS is a tricky disease. There's no known cause and no known cure. So the best thing you can do is manage it. It is a neurological disorder which can be very debilitating. When I was first diagnosed, I was told that I would be in a wheelchair in 4 years. And, fortunately, I was able to completely reverse that perception of me. And by finding a neurologist who was an MS specialist and being able to work with him, and you can find these guys. There's some great ones in Dallas-Fort Worth, as a matter of fact. And when you get with a neurologist who knows what they're doing, normally the first thing they do is try to find one of the therapies, one of the medications that is going to fit you. And fortunately, the guy who I teamed up with found the perfect medication for me. And so I've been taking it every day, for the past 16 years. And until recently, I just found out that I'm going to 3 times a week dose of it. And so I'm very just excited about my future with MS. I'm also, excited and encouraged by what's coming down the pipeline. So I would tell people, stay current with your neurologist, and I think it's going to give you the best chances of managing it.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Clay, if you look at out-of-the-box solutions to things like stem cell therapy and some things that are probably considered still a little experimental, do you still stay up to date on some of those therapies as well?
Well, I have hope that there'll be a cure, for MS. But when you're relapse-free for 16 years straight, I mean, there's not a lot you can do to improve that. So right. I do hope that people who have MS will seek the best treatment for themselves, and you're going to do that with a neurologist more than likely.
Right. Well, you are an inspiration, sir, for so many people. You're such an accomplished artist, and you've got a big fan base out there rooting for you. So I know everyone's real glad to hear that you've been relapse-free for so long. So thanks for being with us this morning.
Well, thank you. That big fan base can also look forward to our new album coming out in just a few short months. It's been 3 years in the making, so I want to make sure they know we have new music coming too.
They've been waiting for it. I know it. All right, Clay. Hey, thanks. Have a good day.
Thank you, too.
You can check out claywalker.com for more details on his spring and summer tour also. Plus, also head to bandagainstms.org for info on that disease as well. We'll have these links on our website at thebroadcasttv.com. And we are back in just a little bit. Up next, it's another talented Texas singer-songwriter who's finding her spotlight. Jolie Holiday is performing in our Broadcast Music Cafe when we come back.
Sucking cherry slurpees, living on 7-Eleven, driving in the raindrops with a rag top that don't go up no more. Let's drive back home.